to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play can't take it personal.
Cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, hey. It's all in what you do, hey. The things you gotta do, hey, 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 hey. Barbershop Conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to join the Patreon. Barbershop Conversations on Patreon. Barbershop Conversations on Patreon. And today, or this weekend, I'm going to do a video telling you about insurance. So stay tuned about home insurance, car insurance, whatever insurance, so stay tuned for that. All right. I did a video on this a couple of days ago, and I told you guys, man, she was positive, man. It was very obvious, man. I know a woman. I'm 42 years old, man. I've been dealing with women my entire life, man. I know what a woman sound like, feel like, taste like, smell like, be like, talk like, act like. Man, how the hell you gonna tell an alpha male, me, straight male, what the fuck a woman sounds like? Come on, y'all. Stop believing in this society that's telling you that we are different. No, men are men, women are women. It's really that simple, dog. When your spider sense pop up, don't fuck with it. When you at a club and a woman shakes your hand and her hand is bigger than yours, and you asking yourself, and you trying to convince yourself that it's a woman, it's on you. Man, come on, man. Let's just simplify life. All right. Simplify life. Everybody want to come up with these keynote speakers and these terms and put you in a group and then put you in a group. Man, listen, God made two people, male and female. It's really simple. And as a man, you should know what a woman looks like. And as a woman, you should know what a woman looks like. And at the end of the day, it's a woman that takes steroids. It's very obvious that she's had some chemical advantage. He's put some chemicals in her. God don't make women like that, man. 99.9% of the women don't come out like that. You understand? Even if they call it a stud, right? Even if she's a stud, they don't look like that. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, they don't sound like that, more importantly, dog. So anyways, man, as I digress, man, and I didn't respond, but I saw it in the comment section. The boxing voice said that she was tested, man. And I know you guys did the interview, and I listened to the interview. You guys been doing a hell of a job the past 2 weeks. But I just tell the boxing voice, man, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, smell like a duck, acts like a duck, guess what? It is a duck. You know what I mean? And I don't make no mistakes when it comes to women. You know what I mean? Women just act different. Women just act like women. You know what I mean? I saw this and I was like, that's a man. That was my first thought. I'm like, is she fighting a man? So I sound like Kevin Hart when I said that. She fighting like a man. So anyhow, man, it's amazing how I'm never wrong. When I say something, it always comes to fruition. Always. Everything that I say happens to be true. Y'all want to go in the comment section and disagree? Why don't y'all stop disagreeing with me? How about y'all do that? Anyways, I want y'all to disagree because I want y'all to keep on coming back and keep on helping out my analytics. So anyhow, man, so feel free to come on in. But that was just something I just wanted to say. But anyways, and there's a part 2 to this too. Franchon Cruz is out being. I presume now she's going to be outspoken now that the test results are back. And I went to her stories and she said she was popped January 10th and the fight was January 11th. Golden Boy's on the hook, just like Eddie Hearn was on the hook. Media ain't going to say shit. And Franchon Cruz, Errol Spence told you. You've been on YouTube media. You understand YouTube media. You have a great presence on media. You signed with Golden Boy. So that means you're accepting of whatever they're going to do to you. You understand? It's like you, I'm uncertain if they have kids or not, but it's like if I have a child or Franchon has a child, her and her husband have a child, right? And they take them to a school where 7 kids were murdered, right? there's a likelihood that your child can be murdered versus taking your child to a school where no one's ever been murdered, right? Or that was a bit extreme, I know you guys, but I wanted to pull your coattail and have you a knee-jerk reaction. Now, part two, this school, 10% of their high school seniors graduate. 98% of their high school kids graduate. That's the same thing here. With Golden Boy, 10% of their black athletes succeed. 99% of their Mexican athletes succeed. You get what I'm saying? It's night and day, man. It's no excuse. You know what I mean? And that's the end of the day. So there's a shared blame. You know what I mean? Like, as I said, you can't change the DNA. You cannot change the DNA of your decisions. The DNA of your decisions say you will be second fiddle to their Mexican athletes. She tested positive the day before franchise, and Golden Boy still let her go in there and hit you. They let you go in there and hit you. And now, I mean, you had a great opportunity last week to plead your case with every media outlet that, because everyone wanted to interview you last week in Philadelphia. Hopefully you're in New York this week. I hope that you're in New York this week so you can talk to the media. So if you hear this and you're in Philadelphia, by then you need to get your ass down to Danny Garcia, you and your husband. Your husband deals with this media and you deal with this media. And I think that we need to hear the pain of your husband's voice. We need to hear the anger of your husband's voice. You understand what I'm saying? He's a fighter as well. I know that. And but it would sound much more eloquent and beautiful if a man is protecting his woman. It will inspire mostly male content creators on YouTube to get inspired and stand behind you, man, because men respond to men. That's why people respond to me negatively or positively. You know what I mean? So so there's a shared blame. Now, with that being said, the WBC is at fault. Oscar De La Hoya is at fault. Franchon made the decision to sign the Golden Boy. So you have to accept what they're going to do to you. You understand? I can't sit here and feel sorry for a chain smoker that gets lung cancer. I don't have the mental or the emotional or the empathetic capacity, to see who's at my door. It's the mail lady. So if I don't have the I don't have that. I don't have the empathetic capacity to do that. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that all parties are at fault. Obviously, different variances, different levels. But I'm not gonna feel sorry for Franchon. Um, um, do she deserve justice? Yes. Moving forward, speaking on January 11th, whatever happened January 11th, she should get justice for. But prior to it, because if you do a press conference Thursday and you looking at her, I'm looking at her. I'm like, hold up. Let me look at myself and let me look at her. You know what I mean? It didn't add up, dog. It don't add up. And that's the way I feel about it. Now, we're all gonna come down on Oscar and Golden Boy and everything else because they put a missile in the ring with you, a positive missile in the ring with you on Saturday night. And I don't know what Texas is gonna do, the commission is gonna do. Hopefully you get a lawyer. This happened in America, so hopefully you can get a lawyer and see what happens. You know, I wish you well in that capacity, but I can't feel sorry for a black athlete who signs with Golden Boy. I can't. It's no way. It's no way I can. I'm sorry. I can't. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just how I feel. You know, so um you know, I wish you well moving forward. Hopefully you get your belts back. Hopefully they take that loss off your record. And hopefully you can continue your career. But it's not going to take the punches away. You understand? It's definitely not going to take the damage that fight took off your career. So you need to hire a lawyer. You understand? And hopefully you're at the Danny Garcia fight, and hopefully press will gladly interview you, and you can share your story. But I'm gonna say this, and we made the mistake with Andy Ruiz. We saw all the signs, the motherfucker partying, doing anything he wanted, and we was like, nah, it's cool. We gonna let him slide. It's cool. We gonna let him slide. He's okay. uh uh he's just training, and this is just something. I'm trying to imitate what 78 did. He just uh I only eat two tacos instead of three. I got my cocaine white Rolls Royce Wraith, and uh I just bought a big boy mansion like Floyd Mayweather because I saw it on his Ustream when he was and man, we saw all the signs, man. You know what I mean? Franchise Cruz, when a person show you who they are, believe them the first time. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just what I believe. There is shared blame. You understand? Like, I'm not walking down a dark street at 1 o'clock in the morning on Florence and Normandy. That's the hood. I'm not walking down that street. I'm staying in the house till my Uber or my Lyft come. You understand? I'm not gonna take my I'm not gonna take my 38 pieces of candy to the airport with me and go through the checkpoint. I'm not gonna sign a golden boy and expect different results. Just not gonna happen. I wish you well moving forward. If you need my platform, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you, but my spirit is gonna fight for you regardless. So if you need my platform, I'm sure you can other platforms because here's the catch, franchise. Golden Boy got the other platforms on payroll. Who you gonna go to? I know it. They got ESPN on payroll. You can't go to ESPN and all the other media outlets. You can't go to them. You know what I mean? So I genuinely wish you well, but stop expecting different results, man. If you're doing the same thing every day, that's called insanity. You know, so uh so at the end of the day, hopefully the Texas Commission comes down on Golden Boy because they knew she was positive prior to walking into the ring. Two, Franchon, hopefully you get a strong lawyer. Hopefully some justice is served. And two, hopefully able to get out of your contract because well, I'm gonna just sit back and see and watch this shit play out because the one thing that I don't do is compromise me for money. I could have compromised myself so many times and I didn't. And this is why I want to be like a beacon of inspiration, of hope. You understand? Not that I am the barometer, but I'm just living my life in hopes that you can say like, hey, maybe if I make the decision for me, if I make the best decision for myself as opposed to my pockets, you know what I mean? And I'm a living, breathing example of that. You understand what I'm saying? So, like as I said, I've gotten all the white people degrees. Um, I've gotten a day named after me in the city in California. You know what I mean? I've gotten all these awards as an educator, as a producer, Emmy nominated. But none of that equals, none of that, none of that, none of that, none of that is better than knowing that I made the right decision for me more so than my pockets. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. I'm gonna sit back and watch this story. This is gonna be compelling because there's gonna be a lot that's gonna be done behind the scenes. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. And they may attempt to pay Franchon to shut up. Watch. Barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Or they're gonna say, if you keep talking, we ain't gonna give you no fights. But she has enough right now to get out of her contract. Her contract is breached right now. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. And Franchon, if you need a lawyer, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you need a lawyer, I got a lawyer for you. All right. All right. I got a lawyer for you if you need one. So barbershop conversations. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.